honorable guests, and especially our honorable president, Bhaskar. You are a very level-headed young man, may I say, first off. Because anybody to talk about what you just talked about with finances and how to get rich is what all young people want. And some of the theories you have just bespeak a very level-headed person, from somebody who was in the industry for 17 years, but really for a whole lifetime, because I was on my own from 10 years old on. And the one thing I preached all my life was protect your assets. And that's how we seniors survive. You have to protect your assets as much as you possibly can. And I thought you did you're improving every time you get up here. You do a better job. I think you relax a little more too, the more that you speak. And starting off with a question was a very good idea, because it was everybody's interested in getting rich. And your idea of having everybody say 30% of their income to keep for themselves and the rest to do something else with. It's a very good idea, and you've got us all wrapped up in it, so everybody will be thinking about it the next time they go to spend any money. Whether they can do it now, that's another thing, but they'll do their utmost to do something very similar to it, because everybody's situation is different. This is what I've found out. I do nothing what anybody else says. I do my own thing. And the one thing I would stress is education. You must follow education if you're doing your own thing. And even if you're not doing your own thing, the more education you have, you've got a little ace in the hole. And it really does work to have a lot of education along with your theory. Because the financial world is a very mysterious world, and there are a lot of things in it today to be aware of. And you avoided notes. You did use you only had one sheet up, which was a good idea because it gave us an idea of the different income, expenses, and assets and liabilities and whatnot. And you had a good use of that slide. The only thing I would suggest is that be very careful of turning your back to the audience or to your speakers. You must always have them around so that they can see you. It's not a good strategy to turn your back. Just keep that in the back of your mind, and you won't do it again probably. And as I say, you improve every time, and I look forward to your next speech. Keep it up. And keep your level-headedness up. For a young person, that's special.